Hello, Capricorn. It's Kayla with Crystal Ball Candor. So I am going to do the July monthly reading for you, and I'm not going to focus on any kind of spread. I'm just going to let the cards talk today. I would say if it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. That's okay. Aside from that, just in the shuffle and the initial kind of energy, you're feeling a little disconnected right now, Capricorn. You're feeling a little detached. So we're just going to see where that goes. Cards are already jumping, so that's a good sign. But yeah, your energy was feeling a little space cadet-ish, if that makes sense. My goodness. I am making a mess here. All right. Judgment, Palace of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse, and what is that? Four of Swords in reverse? Look at you. Okay, so Capricorn, it looks like you are Cappy. I'm going to call you Cappy because it feels better, okay? It looks like this Five of Wands energy is so interesting. I feel like you might be dealing with some inner stuff right now. Okay, and especially with that Judgment card coming forward, I think that you might be working through some stuff in the name of love, okay? Because you have a Palace of Cups here, and the Palace of Cups is nice, right? Like it's water and it's interesting. It's a safe haven, right? Like when you are in an incredibly loving relationship, right? Like it's safe, it's fulfilling, it's and I think in the name of getting to that place, you are really doing some hard inner work. Because I see your Four of Wands is in the reverse right now, right? Your movement towards this dream of love right now it's not happening. It hasn't come to fruition yet, okay? And I see you really going in and doing the work. I mean, this Four of Swords in reverse tells me you're being very diligent with this, right? You are working very hard, which is interesting. Okay, Page of Wands. I don't like the Page of Wands. He feels very deceptive to me. Okay, so the person you're dealing with, I feel like could be deceptive. I feel like they might not be putting in the same level of work that you're putting in right now, Cappy. I think in the month of July, this is going to be an abundant relationship, though. What's going on between you two? I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. What is going on between you is going to be really good. It's going to be really positive. But this person has a vibe that I don't trust. So let's see. Any more messages for Cappy with regards to this? A couple more messages. Okay. Alright, so we've got the Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Sun in reverse. Oof. Damn, that took a hard turn there, Cappy. Alright, Sun in reverse and the Three of Swords. So the way I see this playing out with this person is not positive, to be honest with you. I see you really struggling with this. I don't see it coming quickly, but there's going to be some sort of loss of passion. And you are going to be left feeling really unhappy about this and frankly a little heartbroken. Okay, let's get some clarity. So this Page of Wands, what's up with this person? Okay. I think this person that you're dealing with, you think they're a Queen of Wands. You think that they are self-assured and confident and beautiful, and we just flipped another card. I I think you think that they are, this is going to sound odd, but like fertile and abundant and youthful. Maybe they might be younger than you, but they have the Five of Swords energy as well. So to me, they have lost some battles at some point, and I think they're trying to clean that up, right? So it's I think they're just a little bit more deceptive, and I don't even think they're deceptive. I just think they're not putting in the emotional work that needs to be done right now. I think they might be kind of guarded with you. Um, and I feel like that is going to create a massive amount of frustration for you, because I don't think this person is going to move at the speed that you're hoping for. This is a very immature energy. I think this is a new relationship that may have just kind of started, right? That may have just popped off. And I see you really doing a lot of work within yourself. Um, you might even be feeling a little impatient with this person throughout July, just because that Four of Swords is in reverse. Let's do some more clarifying. Why the Ten of Coins? What's so great about it? Because this is the only good card here. Knight of Swords. This is odd, but I think the reason that you find joy in this in the month of July initially is because this person has their own stuff that they're dealing with, and I think you guys are both simultaneously working on yourselves, okay? And I think they're having a little bit more trouble, maybe. I think they're having a little bit more trouble working through their demons than you might be. I see some codependency here. And that might be initially good in the sense of the two of you working together on your respective challenges, right? Internally. So this is your individual internal challenges. Could be motivating, right? It could be encouraging in the sense of, I'm not the only one out there trying to be a better human being, right? Because I don't think this person's a bad person. I just think they are guarded. I think they're suspicious. I think that they don't trust easily. And the work that they have done, which they have done work, they are indeed the Queen of Rods, but they've lost a lot along the way. And I think this is tough for them too. So I don't think they're being as intentional as you might be in healing, if that makes sense, or in letting their guard down and trusting. And I think that's going to be tremendously frustrating for you throughout July. And I even think at the end of July, you may call it quits. You may walk away, because I do see you really upset, really frustrated, disappointed, depressed, potentially heartbroken. Okay. Dang, Cappy, that is not what I was expecting. Let's ask for some advice. Is there some advice for Cappy? Is there a way we can shift this? Okay, that flew out pretty fast. Nine of Wands. Okay. I think it's telling you, you're the wounded warrior, right? You've been through some stuff. You've hurt. You've felt a massive amount of pain, especially with regards to relationships. And I think it's telling you anticipate the same, right? Love is it's not an easy journey, right, for anybody. And the fact is, when you decide to take up the wands and engage with the cups, right, you can anticipate pain, right? That's a natural component of love, right? You don't get love without pain. And maybe that's crappy of me to say. Maybe that's not true. Maybe that's just my perspective. But that Nine of Wands, though, he is a lover, not a fighter. I mean, he's a soldier on all fronts. In fact, you might be military, or you might be dealing with someone who is former military, because he's a soldier. I mean, he has the Trojan helmet next to him, right? But I think that you should anticipate some speed bumps with regards to this, some hard speed bumps, like some challenges. Because when you're doing your own internal work, you're gonna run into your own challenges, and when someone else is doing their own internal work at the same time, you can anticipate that relationship is going to be a challenge, right? It's probably going to be an uphill battle, so to speak. But the good news is with that Nine of Wands, he's surrounded by a wall of wands, right? He's surrounded by the wall of wands, right? But the wall of wands are just passion, right? They're just, it's passion, right? Like it's good, you know. He's always willing to keep fighting, right? Like this guy is gonna pick up the wand and keep pushing. He's gonna go one more time, right? So that is honestly the energy you want when you're trying to go into a relationship, especially a relationship where both parties have been pretty deeply wounded at some point and have fought their own battles and are trying to continue to fight through them, right? So yeah, Cappy, you got a long July, is what it looks like. You got a little bit of a roller coaster of emotion going on here between the super high highs and the really low lows, which is interesting and tough. But you know what, Cappy, it's cool. If the Nine of Wands is your energy, I think you're gonna come out on the other side. Okay, so yeah, I think you're gonna come out on the other side. Okay. All right, so love and light, my friends. If you want to join me on Monday nights, I'd be happy to pull cards for you. Just drop your question in the chat, and I will pull cards and answer your questions. All right, so 8 p.m. every Monday. Join me this week. It's going to be on July 13th at 8 p.m. I'll go live. Be sure to subscribe before you leave, especially if this resonated. Give me a like or a comment, or let me know what resonated with you. And then it should notify you when it's time for me to go live. Cool? Cool. All right. You guys have a great day.